Hi everyone, this is Akash and welcome to PySpark Learning Hub. In this playlist, we are breaking down PySpark into simple steps so you can learn fast and build confidently. I will be showing you all how I solve PySpark problem step by step, in which we will try to understand the problem statement. Next, we will identify the input data and expected output. Finally, we will write the PySpark code to solve it. Alright, let's see today's problem statement. In previous video also we have seen date part. We have started with date part, and today also we will discuss some more important concepts in date. How do we deal with date columns, date data type, so on and so forth. Few sessions or few videos I will be covering the date part as well, because in ETL process date is something very important. Either it is current date, load type. Okay, a lot of column you will deal when it comes to data engineering ETL process. So we will solve date part 2 as a today's problem statement. So I have 5 problems. I have tried to take 5 different problems, and in which we have to get the year part, month part, and date part of a joining date. Then we have to get the current date from the system, and also we have to get the UTC date format. Okay, so we will try to solve this 5 problem, and as part of assignment I have given 5 problems. Okay, so give it a try. I will be sharing this particular notebook in this GitHub location. If you go to this GitHub location, Akash SJC, you will find different notebooks. Till now, I have completed 5 to 6 notebook. Going forward, I will be uploading this thing so that you can do a lot of hands-on. Okay. So let us execute the input data frame, and let's see the input data frame. It is similar to what we have used till now. You have employee ID, first name, last name, salary, joining date, department, and gender, right? So since this is a date related question, so we will be dealing with joining date in this particular problem. So let us take one problem statement, the first problem statement, and try to solve it. I will be showing various way to solve one particular problem. You can take any way, or you find one way. If whatever way you can take. Okay, so I will be showing various approach. You can take one of the approach. Okay, so the first problem what we have here is get only year part of joining date. That means only 2013 we have to display it. Okay, so let us see what all different way we have. Firstly, we have to create a new column. Let's create a new column. Let's not rewrite or overwrite the joining date. Let's create a new column. How do we create the new column? I've shown various, in previous video, we have discussed a lot of time how to create a new column. Yes, we use with column function, correct? And with column will take two argument. One is the column name, correct? In which we will take it as joining year, and second will take it as a expression, right? So firstly, as we can see, the joining date is in string type. So to get the year, firstly we have to convert the joining date which is in string type into date format, right? Or date data type. How do we do that? In last video I have shown how to do. Which function do we use? We have various approach. Let us use toDate function to convert it into date type. Okay, so let me copy here joining date. Okay, to date we have converted date. Okay, reference, if you see here, to refer a column, either you can use like this, okay, or you can use the column function also. Okay, let me show you various way of referencing the column. Okay, this is the first way. Second way of referencing the column is use the column function. Okay, column function, or you can use the df function like this. Okay, df of like this. Okay, in this scenario all are same. Okay, so let me show with the help of show function. If I do dot show to all are same, all are referencing to joining date itself. You have a various way, either you can do like this or use call or df of the joining date. Okay, what is the error here? I think I have missed the joining date. Okay, to date, one extra parenthesis we have. See, all are referencing to same, correct? So you can prefer any way. Okay, in this scenario, let us just give the column name. Now we have converted the date joining date string type into date type. Now to get the year, what we can do is we can use the year function. We do have a year function. We can just extract the year. See, we are able to get 2013, 2014. See here, the date is not joining date. You are not able to see all. To make it visible, everything, the column, you can use truncate false. Okay, it is equal to false. Now you see you are not able to see it. When I execute this particular truncate is equal to false, you will be able to see the joining date full. Let us see that. See, you are able to see the all values. Okay, so truncate false is something which I don't know whether I have covered it or not, but yeah, this is what. If you want to display the complete column, you use truncate is equal to false. So now this is the first approach what we have to get the joining date, the only year part. Again, let us use, since this is in string format, we can use substring function also, isn't it? Let me use that. Let me copy this and save some time. What we can do, okay, what we can do is instead of this whole thing, we know that our joining date is in string format. You can use substring function to extract a particular string, right? So how does substring work is it will take three argument. First is your column, second is your starting point. Okay, start point. Third is your till what? I mean, how many characters you want from starting point. So number of characters in short. Okay, so here our starting point is first, correct? How many characters we want? We want four characters from one. So if you give four, it will probably bring 2013. 13, 14, 14, right? Like that. Let us see. See, if I give 5 here, it will give the fifth character also. So starting point is first, okay, and the next four character we want. Okay, so one way again, the substring we can use. Let us see. Let's try to get the year with the help of date format also. Okay, we have one more way. Let me reuse this thing. Same code. Let me save the time. We can use date format. Last video also I've shown the date format. We are firstly converting, and what we can do here is, okay, in date format we can mention year, right? Y. What I'm doing here is instead of year function I'm using date format and only extracting year. There is also one way, isn't it? See, all are giving same result, 2013, 14, 14. So three method is what I'm getting currently in my mind. Okay, you can go with any approach, but the best approach would be using year function, and it is very easy to remember also, or date format. Okay, so this is how we have to solve this particular problem. let's go to the next problem statement. Next problem statement is get the month part. Okay, so how do we get this month part? It is similar, right? Let me reuse this whole code and save some time. It is similar. Instead of year, you can use month part. Month. Okay. Let me save some time and show the same thing. Instead of year, we have to reference it to month, right? So we have a month function here. The way we have year, we have a month function also. Instead of 1 to 4, okay, we can reuse substring also. Where we have to start is we have to start sixth character, right? See, sixth character is where our month is, or fifth character. Anything is fine. You can use fifth character also to extract 0, 2, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, something like that. And how many characters we want? 2 characters, right? And instead of YY, we have to use MM, correct? So let us see and execute this thing. Okay, joining month here, we are getting 0 for some reason. Let me see. Month is what? Joining month. Nothing is giving. Okay, the first is giving correct. The second we have to see. Okay, I think it is 6 comma 2. Okay, minus 0. It is not minus 0. We are extracting this and this. Hyphen and 0. We don't want hyphen. We want this. So one character. Next character I have shifted. And instead of I think I have to use capital MM. Let me try capital MM. You don't have to mug up this all thing. Just do a trial and error or see the documentation. Only thing you have to remember is okay, there is something known as date format function you have to remember, right? See, I've got this first method. First method is this 211. The second method is 020101 substring method. Third method is date format. Correct. Now, what all things we have seen? We have seen how to extract the date, year. We have seen how to extract the month. Now, let us see date also. How do we extract? Okay. When I say date, I'm referring to 15/9 as a date. Okay. So let us try that part. Again, let me reuse the same code to save some time. The way we had year, month, and year month function, we do have date of month for date. We don't have date as something like this function. We don't have. We have day of month function. See, day of month, you will get the date part. That means this 15/9/9 you will get. Now here substring, how do we do that? We need from ninth character the next two character we want. And instead of what we have to use here is dd. Okay, not sure whether it is capital D or small d. Let us execute and see the output. You don't have to mug up this or remember this. It is better if you remember, else you can say the documentation. Yes, it is small dd itself. See, so till now we have seen three problem statement. Okay, uh, how to get the year, how to get the month, how to get the day. Let us see the fourth statement what we have. Let me create one more cell for this particular problem. Don't worry, I will be sharing this DBC notebook in this GitHub location. You can do a lot of hands-on. Okay, so let me. The fourth problem what we have is get the current system date using DataFrame API. Okay, it is very important during all the ETL process. Any ETL process you take, okay, going from extracting the data from the source, okay, and from bronze layer you have a silver layer and you have a gold layer. During this transit whenever you are performing some transaction between this layer, current date always you will use. Okay, that is what I have seen. It is very important to know how to extract the current date. Okay, and again in different time zone also. Usually we go for UTC, EST, IST in Singapore time zone. Okay, so various time zone we usually extract the date from the system. Let us see how do we do that. Okay, so again let me create one more column for this scenario with column, and let me give it as a current date. How do we do have a direct function current date as a function. Let's see the output. Okay, df name current date is not defined. Okay, here we don't have current date. This is small c. Okay, what is today's date? 24/1/2025. We are able to extract the date. We have again current timestamp also. Let me use that function also. We can use current timestamp, and for this what we have to do is we have to cast it to date. Then only you will be able to see the date. See, 2025/01/24. If you want to change the format also, that example we have already seen, date format function, and you can give whatever format, either it is mmddyy or yymmdd or any format. Use date format to format the date. So let us take the final question. Get the UTC. Yes, this is usually all the timings what I have seen. They always save it in UTC format so that it is very easy to convert it. So how do we do that? Let me show only one example with column. Df dot with column and current UTC. We used current timestamp function. Not sure. Okay, current timestamp function. Now whatever time, let me do the truncate, copy paste from here. If you see the time what you are getting here is UTC time. Okay, so current timestamp always give it in UTC format. If you want to change the time zone also, you can do it. We will see in this time zone conversion in next video. So I think this much is enough for today. We have seen a lot of different operation when it comes to data type. I've given some assignment also. Please give it a try. I will be uploading this particular notebook DBC format in this GitHub location. You can download that DBC file, import that in your Databricks Community Edition, and you can do hands-on. Okay. So, all right, let us stop this video here. Remember the steps which I have explained in this video. Try to apply the same approach to solve any PySpark problem. Remember, practice is the only way to learn PySpark. Tell us how you have solved this problem in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video to help others on their PySpark journey. The more you practice, the better you become. So keep practicing and keep learning. Thank you.